Good morning, Terry. Thank you so much for meeting with me this morning to discuss what will hopefully be a very good business deal for both of us.
Hey Kim, good morning. Thank you for taking my meeting and look forward to negotiating and talking through a potential deal we have ready for you guys.
Sounds great.
All right, so I represent Hollyville, which is a TV production company, as you know, and we are currently working through the syndication of one of our TV programs that has been very successful in the past. It's a show called Moms.com that highlights three working women in executive roles at .com companies and them going through motherhood and working through parenting and their professional careers at the same time. It was a very popular show when it first came out, and now we're working on syndicating it. So we're currently working on a deal for you guys that is for a 5-year contract where it can run up to 8 runs per episode for a total of 100 episodes. Is that something you sound like you would be interested in?
Yes, I know the show very well. I really like the time spot at 6 p.m. I think it would be a great demographic for us. So I would love to keep discussing further and hopefully get a solid deal going so we can be able to be as profitable as possible through this process.
That sounds great. Looking at doing some research, I've noticed that your network has fallen in the ratings in the past few years to second place, just behind another one in the local area. We think that roughly, if the ratings come out similar or above what they were originally, you could have potential advertising revenue of up to $9.6 million for your network alone. So, with that number in mind, we're preparing to offer a sales price of $7 million for this show to your network, and potentially any other adjustments as necessary. But what do you think about that initial thought?
I think that that is a little bit out of our price range. I know through my research as well that the other people that you are negotiating with or kind of working through this process with already have a program at that time slot, and it may be a little bit different than their current demographic. So with that, I would like to counter to $5 million and then be able to kind of go from there. What's your thoughts on that?
Looking at the $5 million, I think that the potential revenue that you could get from that uh, $6 million would be more of an appropriate number for both ends, just to make sure that you get the most out of your investment and basically to ensure that our syndication is worth the effort. So I think I'd like to counter at $6 million, and then we can talk through preferred financing options on after that as well.
Okay, I would agree. $6 million, I think, would be a really good common ground for both of us. It would still be a profitable margin for me. So I think that $6 million would be totally acceptable to move forward with.
Okay, awesome. Sounds great. So looking at financing, obviously this is a big number, not something that normally gets paid 100% upfront, something we look at spreading out over time. What
Mhm.
would you think about a 3-year deal in financing where we potentially put 50% upfront and maybe 25% in years 2 and 3?
In an ideal world for me, I would like to give nothing up front and then be able to spread out the rest of the payments equally over the next 3 years. So would you be able to do a 4-year plan with zero upfront, 33 in year two, three, and four?
Unfortunately, my company, we like to take our investments and keep them at 3 years or less. So as far as financing goes, if there's nothing under 4 or if anything over 3 years would be unworkable for us. So we could look at potentially doing 33% years 1 through 3, keep it straight line and even throughout the 3-year contract.
Okay, that's actually what I was going to do with my counter if you weren't able to do anything with four or higher. So let's go ahead and stick with that 3 years, 33% split up evenly over those 3 years for that payment plan.
All right. That sounds great. And so I think initially the numbers look good. We have a $6 million sales price with a 3-year financing option with 33% over the 3 years. And I will tentatively accept that. And I will have our team draft up some documents and send them over for your review and approval.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I look forward to reviewing those documents and we'll talk soon, getting everything all finalized and written and signed.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.